Whoa! What are you... Hey, now. Careful now. Careful now, lads. What the fuck? What's going on? What's the crack? Welcome back to another episode. I'm the Irish Guy Vlogs. You can call me David. If you're a new watcher of my videos, then welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, then thanks a lot for coming back. Really appreciate the support, and I love that you're watching my videos. I'm trying to come up with like a new intro for my videos. I still haven't got it ironed out yet fully, but I'll get there. I'm liking the What's the Crack intro, so yeah, let me know what you think. I don't know. So I've mentioned on my channel before that I'm a filmmaker. I absolutely love to make films. It's one of my favourite things to do ever. Like, I love making films, I love editing, putting films together, but I'm a one-man crew. I don't really have people around here to make films with. I have a couple of people that I know, but it's usually just me. So I'm about to show you some work that I did recently for a bakery here in town. The bakery that I'm talking about is called Constantines. They're over 170 years old. They're probably one of the oldest businesses here in town, I think. They've been making some of the best bread you will ever eat, ever, and I mean that. I'm not going to sell you the bread because I hope the advert does that. So basically, I hope you're hungry after watching the advert, because then I'll know it works. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, here it is.
Nighttime has set over the wild and beautiful Corcabashkin. Life is breathed into the old ship again. All hands on deck. My family are baking here in Kilrush for over 173 years, and where we do our baking was built in 1813, so we're baking in one of the oldest parts of the town. Baking is in our blood. We have a deep passion for it. My great-grandfather, my grandfather and my dad, they worked here before us. There's generations of baking knowledge within these walls. So it's definitely in us. You could say we were born and bred into it. Our ingredients are very important to us. We use nothing but the best. Unbleached flour, in unbleached bags, 100% natural. Our yeast is from a pure source. We use water, or non-hydrogenated, non-GMO oil. We believe in 100% natural ingredients. We have no added sugar and we have low salt. These ingredients are very important to us. Everything at Constantines is baked using 100% renewable energy. We bake a solid range of breads. We have honey and spelt, duck loaves of course, tomato bread, rye bread, lots of local favourites. We have the seaweed bread, which a lot of our customers say help them with digestive issues, weight loss and things like that. So again, it comes back to being healthy and using the healthiest ingredients. Plus, we have 170 odd years of baking experience behind us. So many different people have worked here over the years. People from all over County Clare, Mayasta, Dunbeg, Coraclare, Labashida, Kilbaha, Kildysert. Lots of faces have come and gone over the years, but the hands stay the same. When you maintain good quality and you maintain good standard, if you put in the commitment, the future does take care of itself. One thing a good baker is never short of is work. We deliver to a lot of shops and supermarkets around Clare. North Clare, South Clare, East Clare and West Clare. We have expanded our range of baked goods. We now sell a variety of buns, donuts and sweet treats. We also have special offer on tea, coffee and soup and sandwiches. Customised with your own ingredients, with bread fresh from our own ovens. The health of our customers is key to the overall experience. We take pride in knowing that when you feed your children Constantines bread, you're feeding the future. You are important. Your health is important. That's why it's so important to us to make the best, healthiest bread we know how to. So our customers keep coming back, and they have been doing so for 170 years. That's about 5 or 6 generations. Our customers love our bread, and we love making it for them. Constantines Bakery. You are important.
So yeah, that was it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I put a lot of hard work into it, and as I said, I'm a one-man band. The feedback so far from the video has been brilliant. We put it up on Facebook, we put it up on YouTube, and between the two of them already, it's got over 10,000 views. To me, that's insane. I've never had 10,000 views on anything. Like, my entire channel the last couple of months has like less than 3,000 views. You know, so for one video to get 10,000 views in like less than a week was just insane to me. But it was awesome. So I love the feedback that I got. A lot of people were saying that it reminded them of when they were young, when they used to go to the bakery in town, smelling the bread and all that stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, let me know in the comments down below what you liked. My favourite part is the fox. The fox crossing the street is my favourite part of the entire video. Because I was after leaving the bakery at about 4:30 in the morning. And I was walking across the square in Kilrush, and I saw the fox coming out from behind the car. And I just took my bag off, took my camera out of the case real slow, put the lens on, and I got the shot. I felt blessed that I got a shot like that. I could go on about this, and I just love that shot. So let me know what your favourite part was down in the comments. So anyway, next up is the last couple of weeks of the course that I've been doing, the local history course. We go to the woods, we go to the graveyards, we do a little history, we look at like gravestones and symbology and things like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I'll be back a little bit after that. So yeah, bye. Welcome back to another episode, and again, I'm in the woods. Today's week 4 of the course that I'm doing, and we're going to do like a water test. So we were already in class this morning. We had a talk from Tracy Duffy. She's from the Clare County Council. And she was just teaching us about water quality and things like that, and how to test water quality. And we're going to go down to the river here and do, I think it's called a kick sample or something like that. So she gets into the river and she tests the quality of the water. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but it might be interesting. So we're here again at St. Sinan's Well. I was here just last week.
I'm going to get a sample of this now. But when you're in a river like this, you're best off to sample it from a place like, see how it's all kind of, it's getting a bit of oxygen and that kind of thing. They're called riffles. So it's best to get like your sample from a place like this, because this is where you're most likely that it's a better habitat for those invertebrates basically. So that's what you're looking for. The net then kind of goes with the flow, if you like. So I'll demonstrate it now, and what we usually do, strictly speaking, I don't know what I do it totally today, but you're meant to go in a zigzag and trying to kind of gently, not to kill all the critters, but you know, vigorously enough to get them moving, kind of a thing, you know. Yeah, usually you do it for about 3 minutes if you're doing it properly, but I'll only kind of do a little bit now and we'll see what's in it. So you can kind of start anywhere really, so you just place it in and then you just basically do a bit of this, you know, coming up with that. Oh yeah. Not always easy. I mean, I only did about a minute, whatever. I mean, if I was to do the full 3 minutes, oh yeah, there's something happening in there, right? If I was to do the 3 minutes now, there'd be a bit more, obviously, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are quite small, actually.
Yeah,
oh, actually, you got one, a mayfly, yeah. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, that's a maytail. Yeah. Give it a 5. Yeah, 3. It's a caddisfly.
Or the caddises are usually cased, but you can get an uncased one as well.
Is that a mayfly?
That's mayfly, yeah. It's small, but
Actually, there's a snail as well. See, it's tiny.
Oh yeah,
They're quite small as well. But
you got everything with it.
if anybody wants, these are pipettes. So if you spot anything, say there, you can.
Denied.
You can suck them up and then you can put them in the tray here.
Cardigan's new occupation in life. They're quite tricky to catch, aren't they?
Yeah, there can be, you're right. You can use the pipettes or the tweezers, and if you need a close-up, he or she, I always call them he. But they're in there anyway. You can see the way that they've got the 3 tails there.
Oh yeah.
There's loads of. That's another mayfly there.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot.
Yeah, there is.
Would you
small,
have to empty this out completely and count everything?
Yeah.
Very small things for them.
There's a stonefly. Well, he's so small, I don't know if he's 3 tails or 2. A stonefly.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Right, it's a real regular. They grow quite big as well, and sometimes as well they end up crawling out the tray and they escape on you. But like,
Look at them, they're all having a great time, all counting their bugs and picking them out and stuff. That was actually pretty interesting. You could see Tracy in the river, she was doing a kick sample. So a kick sample is when she gets into the river with her net, the stream is flowing through the net, and she kicks up some dirt underneath and stuff goes into the net. So then she's able to determine by the amount of specific insects in one place, the quality of that water, whether it's a Q1, which is the worst, or a Q5, which is the best. I just always thought that I don't know, they looked at the water. If it was blue, it was good. If it was brown, it was bad. I'm really enjoying the course, and I know I'm the youngest here, but when I first started I was thinking I might not have so much in common with these people. They're actually really nice, and I do have a lot in common with them. Because we're all on the same course, I guess that was what kind of brought us together. You know, we all have certain interests. We're all interested in geology, history, nature, and so it's nice to be able to go into a group of people that I didn't really think that I would be able to relate to or be able to like hang out with, but I can, and it's awesome. Yeah, I don't really have many friends, to be honest, so it's nice to be able to make some new ones. I'm like a creep just hanging out in the background. Not really. I'm hanging back so that I can talk to myself and not feel weird about it. So I think that's it from the woods for today. Next week we're going to Knockerra. I think we're going to a ring fort, as far as I know, something like that, but it's some kind of archaeology thingy that we're doing, and I have to wait a week to do it, but you only have to wait a second. No, it wasn't too bad, was it? I did have a quick shave in that split second. Today we're out in Knockerra. We're here next to a graveyard, like a really old graveyard. We're going to go in and have a look around. Apparently Saint Sinan is buried here, and Saint Sinan is the saint who was on Scatry for years and years.
I get very excited about the iconography, the religious iconography on the headstones.
This is the man himself here.
That's
He usually has something draped that's very nice here.
That's his perizonium,
Exactly.
or his loincloth.
So we're here in the graveyard and we're looking at the symbolism on some graves, and it's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm looking at some of the graves and there's one thing that freaks me out. Why do they have knockers on them? I don't get it. You knock, you like, I don't know why, but it's scary to me. It just is. So depending on who this person was and who, like what kind of life they lived, the symbols on their graves were different, which to me is pretty cool. So if they were, say, a builder or a mason, they would more than likely have tools on their graves, or other symbols to, you know, represent who they were in life. And I think that's cool because we don't do stuff like that today. It's usually just a picture and writing and stuff, you know. That's all from the graveyard for now. I really, really hope my sound is okay, because if it's not, it's just going to be music over this. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. Some of the symbols in there were really cool. A lot of the stuff I didn't know. So we're at our second location, just a couple of miles up the road from the graveyard we were at. Everyone's starting to gather, and you can see it here in the background. Absolutely massive, massive ring fort. Some people call them fairy forts, but I think some people actually will get angry if you call them a fairy fort. We're weird in Ireland. Yeah, we're going to head down now and have a look at it. It looks really cool. Some people also have weird superstitions around ring forts in Ireland because they think that they were owned by the fairies at one time. Some people say if you're going to walk into a ring fort you have to do it barefoot, you know, things like that. It's an odd kind of way of doing things, but I don't see anything wrong with it, you know. Hello. You coming over? I'm running a little bit late. The group has gone ahead, so I'll see you later. I'll give you a ring later. A ring for your nose. No, I'm joking. Whoa! What are you? Hey, now. Careful now. Careful now, lads. What the fuck? What's going on? I have no idea what's going on. Did I scare them? I must have scared them. Like, I didn't do anything. Okay, there was genuinely a moment there where I was thought I was going to get trampled to death by cows. So, I'm glad that didn't happen. I think they want to eat me.
And by the 9th century,
the fence is live. You'll get a shock off it if you touch it. So it's a fun game. So that's the fort we were at a minute ago. Now we're at this one. It's more of a fortified fort. Forty fort. Just been blown by the wind for hundreds of years. Well, maybe not hundreds, but.
For the ritual or burial monuments, it's the other way around. And some people would suggest the purpose of that is that the bank or that the ditch is the barrier. It stops the spirits from coming out.
So we're finished here at the ring fort. I didn't really get a whole lot because I don't know, the cows were distracting me and stuff. So I feel like I'm revisiting all my old vlogs. I was here a few weeks ago. You can see it in this episode. But when I was here a few weeks ago, I showed like a memorial to the Colleen Bawn, which is the memorial for the girl who was murdered. And I never knew that she was buried in this graveyard. I met a new friend. Or Jojo. Maybe Jojo. Bye, Jojo. Now we're heading down to a place called Knock, and we're going to see an old ice house which they used to use back in the day for storing ice. If you know me well enough, you'll know that I love donkeys, and look what I just found. 2 little donkeys! Hello. They're very nice. Curious too. Oh, don't bite my finger. Oh, I love donkeys. Can I just want to bring them home. Well, I gotta go. I'll see you later. Bye.
No, I'd have to do that to get the thing.
So today's Wednesday, and as you might know, every Wednesday I do the Read Your Local Landscaping course, and I've just came up to class. I'm gonna go in. It's empty. I rang my course leader, and she said, "Oh, we're meeting in Ennis today, not in Kilrush." So I read the email wrong. I thought we were meeting at this learning centre, but we're meeting at the learning centre in Ennis. So there you go. So I guess I've got the day to be free, do nothing. So you know, the possibilities are endless. So I think I'm just gonna stay inside and probably play some games. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
So as you can see, I didn't really do anything on the Wednesday. Once I found out that class was finished, I just went home, I relaxed, I rewatched Game of Thrones, I watched some stuff online. I didn't really do much that day, and it was nice because I'm normally editing, I'm normally researching, I'm normally trying to do something. So that day off was pretty nice. This week, I hope you enjoyed the videos, I hope you enjoyed the little the filmmaking work that I did, and I'm going to try and do more filmmaking work in the future. If you want to check out some of the stuff that I've done already, you can go to my website, lukewarmvolcano.com, and yeah, just check out some of the stuff I've done. Before I go, if you're interested, or if you know someone who's interested in getting a promotional video made, maybe even a band who wants a music video made, someone who wants a product video done, if you want to send them my way, that'd be awesome. And like, I need to save, and I want to move to Sweden, and you know, it would all help to get the ball rolling, I guess, you know. And speaking of Sweden, next week's video, I can't even believe I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be learning Swedish, so yeah, that's I know a couple of words, but I've forgotten a lot of it. Hopefully it comes back to me, but like, who knows, but yeah, that's it for now. Thanks a lot for watching, I really appreciate it. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, subscribe down below, share with your friends, leave a comment, and yeah, it really helps me out, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.